Alright guys, welcome to the very next review of this channel. So I have decided I'm gonna postpone the review which I was planning on doing, simply because it just took a bit too much time than what I was anticipating. So instead I'm going to post a shorter game review of Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Wii U. However, this review will come out eventually, although not anytime soon. So, in the month of February, there's going to be a different game review, which is going to be bigger than the rest. So don't worry, a big game review is coming out. So enjoy this review that I'm about to show you.
It's time. I'm back.
Mario Kart is a beloved franchise. Ever since the first game on the Super Nintendo, it has proven to be the prime multiplayer game for game nights when Nintendo systems are around. And with over 20 years of history, there are clear improvements that have been made to make these games as fun as possible. You can definitely tell Nintendo went real lazy for this game's title that I'm about to review. Just the name and number in this series. So this is naturally the 8th one in order, being released on the Wii U. Critics love it, much like every other Mario Kart game released. The colors are great, the graphics are great, and so is the personality of the game itself. It had a lot to live up to, and I want to show you it. Let's rev it up! You can tell just from the intro, Nintendo means business with an impressive moving logo, then some fancy music accompanying the title screen. The grades are the remarks seen in your profile scorecard. You can get the most 3 stars, and that was nothing of that kind. Like always, there are your typical modes seen in every HD Mario Kart. Single player, multiplayer online, and multiplayer split screen, as well as regular split screen. Some new features are DLC packs, meaning you can download them to get bonuses to use your playthrough. There are a lot of characters to choose from, with the prominent being the Koopa Kids. Why? What did Bowser do? With who? Much like previous titles, you have to choose a 4 circuit with 4 different tracks in each. Returning from Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS is car designing. You get to pick from several parts to change how well your car functions while out on the track. The chassis, the tires, and the parachute. Why? Because it's Mario Kart, of course, but still drink reasonably. With an overview of the track, you are now at the starting line with everything ready. That iconic jingle is heard, and that's when you realize this is it. We're off! It is a really easy game to pick up and play. Just keep the gas button A, push down as long as possible while steer with the control stick. It is the most basic cut and dry function of any racer. With it being a kart racer, it is very unrealistic comparing it to Grand Theft Auto. It is a very out there experience with a very cartoony art style, kind of similar to modern online games. Do I mean they were inspired by Mario Kart? Probably not. Along the track at regular intervals, you have the possibility of gaining items to gain the upper hand. Just drive into an item box and it spins around, revealing the item in question. While it may seem to be randomized, there's some programming into it. The further away you are from first place, the more likely it is for you to gain better items. I will leave a link in the description for you to see for yourself, but to give you the basic details, the most powerful items which affect the track greatly will appear at very low places. Those are Bullet Bill, Power Block, Spiny Shell, and some more. There are a total of 19 items for you to discover, and do that to your heart's content. I just love how all of the courses look. The layout is amazing. It is bright and colorful. It's almost like I want to go to vacation over there. Sadly, the tickets are sold out. I checked. Each track has its own flair, which makes them feel real easy to tell apart from the rest. But given this is Mario Kart, being given something new is a no-no, right? What can you even give to a Mario Kart not seen before? Anti-gravity, of course, which also happens to be the most recent addition for this franchise. On every course, there's a twisting rod which automatically rotates the wheel to the side, lasting for a few seconds. It is a cool spectacle, and thankfully it doesn't outstay its welcome since it is limited to a certain section, also known as a gimmick. Every new game in a franchise should at least include a new gimmick or an addition not seen in the previous games. We of course have the Sonic games as an example when it comes to gaming gone wrong, at least according to the fan base. Is that really the case? Plenty of Sonic fans think there are plenty of games which are okay. It's all about how well implemented they are. If it's well implemented, nice. If it's not, it sucks. But why are people complaining about certain franchises when they get new gimmicks and some other game new gimmick but it's okay? Well, it's tricky to answer. Much like the difficulty in Mario Kart 8 100cc. If you want to do well, you have to be at the top of your game. I tried my very best to get first place, which in the end gave me a displacement. Second place was my best, and that was the very best I could do. I got much more mixed places at the other courses. I sadly didn't gain anything but a nice try and a poor grade. In the end, Mario Kart 8 is a fantastic race with lots of personality and amazing design. I bet someone watching this wonder why I also play a small portion of the entire game. Well, it's a simple answer. I want you to play the game I talked about for yourself. These reviews are more or less previews of what's about to come, with of course a review within them. Discovering is great. Discover this game to your heart's content. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for watching this video so much. I just want to thank all of you who watches my videos, and if you like to, and I really appreciate it, consider subscribing. But of course, videos will happen regardless. This is just a suggestion. And have a nice day, people. Bye.